Hey guys, and welcome to another Let's Visit. This time I have the privilege of coming and seeing SP's world for the first time. Now I don't even know what it's called yet because I didn't look at it. I just clicked on her name and came on in. Let's go out and say hello and find out. Hey SP. Oh. Welcome
This is
to Rig
my
Bath.
yes, this is my town Rig Barth. It's based off a video game called Room Factory 5. This is the town in that game.
Ah, interesting. Well, do you want to take us through and tell us all about it and how it inspired you?
Okay, so Room Factory 5 is a a farming slash RPG game. It's kind of like Harvest Moon with a little bit of battling in it, and I really like playing the video game. So when this came out last year, right before Dinkum did, I was playing it like no tomorrow. So some of the buildings, I renamed them to match the game. So like my map matches the
Let's have
Great
a
Barth
quick
map.
look at the map. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, and I did the whole map before the dirt printer came out. So
Wow.
I had to do this with shovels. And the wall that's around the town is at maximum height.
And no dirt
So
printer.
no dirt printer. I didn't
Oh
get
my
to dirt
gosh.
printer till top left of the corner. That's when I got the dirt printer. It's probably on the left side was mostly dirt printer.
I remember
The
those
right side
days.
was shovel.
Trouble,
And
yes.
it was hard because I was making the wall and my shovel would break, and then I'll be high up there and I'm like, oh my god, what else to do?
So we have a clinic.
Yeah, so this is Rigbarth Clinic. So the townspeople, well, in this case, the animals go and get checked up.
I
Check up
see.
right now. I forgot who runs this store. I have a brain fart.
Erwin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's watching Rick Barth's clinic right now. He's supposed to look at the humans too, but he cares about the animals too much, so he only helps the animals.
Good old
So if
Erwin.
you're not feeling good, you do not want
Stay
to go to Rick
home.
Barth's clinic. Yeah, stay home because he will not help you.
What have we got over here?
The next we have, this is the Lumina's flower shop. So this hasn't changed at all.
Mila's flower shop.
She sells mostly flowers though.
So what character in the game that is this representing?
She's I think like half monster, half human. I'm still looking for her in the video game because I'm in like the third dungeon in a game, and once you complete her story, she'll join your town in Regbarth. So right now she's in a dungeon, and I have to save her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and like Room Factory 5, you could marry the candidates. So it's like Harvest Moon. You could like people you can romance.
That's really cool. All right, what have we got here?
So this is the Lackadaisy.
Lackadaisy.
It was a restaurant. But then Theodore came in and turned the fish into a museum, so you could get fish fresh at the at the restaurant. But Franklin changed it.
Oh, go Franklin.
Instead of eating here, you go instead Theodore.
Sorry, yeah.
Theodore. Yeah, he works here. So instead of eating the fish, you can admire the fish.
Let's go have a look at the fish. Oh, the fishies.
All the beautiful fish.
Well done catching all of them.
Oh no, that's fun. It was hard.
Yeah.
It was stressful.
It can be.
Well, thanks to the anniversary, it kind of helped me because I needed those tickets.
Oh, of course, of course. I'm loving the story behind this. Tell me some more.
So then next we have Sweetheart. So you go in here, and when you eat the food, you learn recipes. So if you want to create new weapons and armor and potions, you eat the bread or the food from this restaurant, and you get recipes from it.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, so and everyone comes in here in the evening. They talk about Red Bar because right now we saved the world from the dragons and the enemy, so everything's good. Everyone's happy.
I would love to be able to eat a piece of bread and know how to use a sword. Or
yeah, and that's
hey, eat
and
a
that's
cinnamon
what you
roll
did.
and you can use a wand.
Yeah, and that's what you did. Well, you had to be a certain level. So if you didn't meet the requirements, you were like, oh, you didn't learn anything when you ate that bread. So this is the general store. It didn't really change much from John. So John's doing a great job keeping his store the same.
Mm-hmm.
So the general store hasn't changed at all. You can still get items here.
That's cool.
So this is.
I love how you've done this. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah, I really like it too. Oh man, and I mapped this out using graph paper. So like I take a step in Room Factory 5, I took a step on the graph paper. So this town was supposed to be a whole lot bigger, but then it was getting really spacious. So I was like, you know what, we need condensers because I was having a lot of space, open space. I'm like, oh, I don't like this. So this is the Blue Moon. It's a inn/spa. So the spa is co-ed.
Oh.
So if you wish to take a dip and relax, remember it's co-ed.
Oh yeah, keep your pants on.
Then in Room Factory 5, this is where my future husband worked. He worked at the inn.
Ah.
So now all my town visitors, they come here. So I put the visitor site here so that they stay at the inn.
That's really cool. I like that. You put a lot of work into this. It's pretty amazing.
Oh yeah. This crystal bra. So this is where you learn magic, but Franklin don't believe in magic. He believes in science. So he totally changed up this store.
Oh, I see. So he's using the crystal arbor more for scientific purposes.
Correct. Because you're supposed to learn spells from here, but Franklin ditched that idea.
Well, I mean, science is pretty magical. It fits.
Yeah. Then up here we have...
I like your gardens. You put them together nicely.
The Studio Pommel. So in Room Factory 5, this one hasn't changed. You can buy furniture and wallpapers from it. So...
Oh, nice. That fit really, really well, didn't it?
Yeah, so that's what I picked the buildings. So that they like match. Like some of them match, some of them don't match. So I had to like make some stuff up. Then up here, just a chillax jacaranda tree heaven spot.
Oh yeah. Oh, the purple. This is really pretty. Just all the purple leaves falling. Okay, this is really gorgeous. Where to next?
Yeah, so to make for the bridges in this game, because you can't put bridges on water pads, I had to make lily pads.
Yeah.
Because this was really hard to figure out because can't get water this high, so I had to make this work and feel like the lily pads really work. I just don't like the slosh sound it makes when you're walking on it.
Not a fan of the squishiness.
Yeah, that really gets on my nerves, like a lot.
Walk all the way around to avoid it.
Yeah, so this is like another chill spot. So you got one of the exits to the town is here. So if you want to leave the town and visit the beautiful frillies or the shark that's in that river for some reason.
Yeah, I was like, it's a shark.
Yeah, so like I had the town going way back here, so that's why it looks a little wonky back here, because I did flatten it out back here, but then I changed the size of the town, so I try to make it a little bit normal-ish, but it just looks weird back here. So I try not to look back here a lot.
Okay. Well, you can always do more stuff with it. It's okay. That's a good thing about Dinkum. You can always keep going and improving and changing things until, you know, they're exactly how you want them.
Then right here, this is where my doggos are. I only have one dog right now, and I think his name is Arf Arf.
It just says pet doggo.
He was Arf Arf.
Ah.
Oh, he is.
Oh,
Let's see if
Arf
that
Arf is
saves.
cute. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Arf Arf now.
He's my little friend. He's probably whimpering because I haven't fed him
I was gonna
today.
say he's so like hunched over and looking so sad.
Yeah, he's probably hungry because I didn't feed him.
Oh, poor Arf
Sorry,
Arf.
How you ignore your animals? I tend to do that too.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
So then we got another
Oh,
lily
he wants to
bread.
follow you. You might need to come back and pat him again.
Oh, sorry, Arf Arf. There you go.
He's perked
There you
up
go,
though.
Arf Arf. I know. Maybe he just wanted us to visit him.
Maybe. He looks
We'll see
pretty
you
happy
later,
now.
Arf Arf. Yeah. So then what drives me crazy, I gotta cut these trees everywhere because I'm using a fern grass, so those trees grow everywhere. Those trees weren't supposed to be there.
You can always like spot mow, so you still get the flowers and stuff come through, but not as much and not as much chance of the trees.
Oh. Well, I don't like mowing my grass.
Not at all? Okay.
No, I don't. So this house is Martin and Cecil's house. They're on vacation right now. If I'm correct, they're brothers and sister. I don't remember where they work right now because I guess I'm having a brain fart. But there are two people from Ruin Factory 5.
Have you decorated
Martin and
inside?
Cecil. I did.
Ooh.
This is how their house looks like in
Really?
Ruin Factory 5.
Wow.
Yeah. Try to make it as close to it as possible.
Oh yeah, of
Like the
course.
furniture, of course, is different. If the houses were bigger, it would be a lot easier because, like, in Room Factory 5, they have like multiple beds and, of course,
Oh,
there's
of course. Yeah.
bedrooms. And this one has one room. Yeah, I made all the houses look homey. Then over here we have True Strike Smithy. So here you get your battle weapons and your
Pair of
battle
scissors.
armor, but Sally changed that idea.
She didn't
said
she?
you need your battle haircut.
That's it. She's gonna fight war with fashion.
Yep. So now you go in there to get haircuts. And that's how you fight the enemy. Oh, everyone's saying hi to you. So cute.
Yeah.
So then right here is a Rigbarth outpost. So this is where you live at in Room Factory 5. So in Rigbarth outpost, well, it's supposed to be like the town hall / your house combined. But of course, in Dinkum, can't really do that.
No,
so I
of
just made it
course.
my house. So
Yeah.
like at the Rigbarth outpost, you go to it to learn quests because you're part of the seed organization. So you do daily quests for the visitors or the townspeople in town. So that's what your job is. You're part of seed.
That fits in well here.
Yes. And of course, I decorate my house, and of course, it's purple because it's a beautiful color.
Purple.
I wish there was more purple furniture, but we work with what I got. And of course, I wake up every morning looking at frillies.
Of course you do, yes. Very nice.
This is my beautiful purple house. Hopefully, in the future, we'll get more purple furniture.
I believe that James is coming out with a lot of different sort of coloured sort of not items, but maybe ways of colouring items, I hope.
Then this is Elijah's house.
Oh,
Hers is
Elijah.
a little bit more decorated. Yeah, so they're
And who's
all
Elijah?
differently decorated. Let me see if I can find her. Because I have my Switch with me.
Like, what does
I
she
can see
do?
the picture.
What's her role in the game?
I'm gonna find out. Well, it's been a hot minute. So Elijah, yeah. What is she? I know she's lazy. Oh, she runs a restaurant.
Right. Okay. Kind of like Sheila.
But she's a really lazy person.
Oh.
Yes. So that's why Sheila had to take over because
have to throw stuff all over the floor in here.
Yeah. So if I could make that house messy, it would be messy.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. Then here we have Terry's Detective Agency. So Terry's a detective in Rigbarth. But yeah, they had other plans. Instead of doing detective work, he wanted to make money. So now it's a bank.
We see he made
Shame
so
on
much
you.
money he had to open up his own bank. There you go.
Yep. So then we go down here, and this is where we have all our festivals. So at the end of each month, we have a crop festival where we rate the crops to see who grew the best crops this month.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So all the in-game festivals arrive here.
So what do we have here? Is this a representation of something in the game as well?
Yep, this is the Belfa ruins. So that's the first dungeon in the game. Is you go to the Belfa ruins.
That's really cool that it's got dungeons.
Yeah, it has several dungeons. So it has a lava dungeon, and like every time you beat a dungeon, one of the elemental dragons comes back and you can farm on them, so they become farm dragons.
That's
so this
really
is
cool.
where my house. So this is where my house used to be. So like my house used to be right here, but now I'm gonna put the airport right here once it comes out, and if it needs to be bigger, really not much bigger because I have a little bit of space on each side.
What will that represent from the game?
So this will be an abandoned house technically. So not really anything because the only thing that's right here is an abandoned house. So like nothing. So you only went you went in this building like a couple times, but it was like mostly quest related.
Okay.
Then nothing really over there. Then of course I have sugar and wheat because I'm a lazy farmer.
Yeah. I think some of us are. Some of us are.
And they stay all year round, so I don't have to worry about them. So here goes my orchard for my trees. Like this was just an empty space. I didn't know what to do with it, so I put my orchard there.
Very nice.
So I only had one cherry tree, so one cherry tree made these cherry trees.
So many cherries. And of course you got your animals.
Yep. So this is Luca's house.
Luca.
I forgot how he got to the town, but he has amnesia. So right now we're learning his history, like where he came from.
Oh, okay, cool.
So right now I haven't finished his true story, so I don't know what's going on. He's another romance character. So and like when you enter Room Factory 5 or all the Room Factory games, you too have amnesia. You always go to the town and you don't remember anything but your name.
Oh. Well, at least you have your name.
It's kind of cool meeting another. Yeah. So it's kind of cool meeting someone else without memory.
Did you have special names for your animals?
No, most of them are whatever the game gave me.
Okay.
Oh man, they pooed a lot. And I just cleaned this out too, y'all.
They do.
This is embarrassing. We have visitors and this is how you treat me? I just cleaned this earlier. I think one of my chickens' name is Clucky.
Okay, go search for Clucky.
Yeah, so that's like
I
the
found
only
Clucky.
thing I named. Yeah,
Clucky's
so everything
in bed.
else is self-named. Clucky's being lazy.
Yeah. Lazy Clucky.
Yeah, so that was the first chicken I got was Clucky. Because I was going to name the chickens, but like usually in like Harvest Moon, Room Factor, I don't have a lot of animals, so I don't really name them. Then of course I play my ukulele for them.
Oh yes.
Because it's so much easier to pet them this way.
I always do that too.
Because like I'll try to pet them, but I'm like, who have I not pet? And then I gotta figure it out.
Animal pile.
But this does everyone. And it's just cuteness how they. And I love the way the chicken runs. Man, that's so cute.
Their little wings out.
Yeah, it's so cute. Oh, I pet Clucky without even realizing it. So then up here, that was Lucas' house, the guy with the amnesia. And the last place we have visit is the Professor and Renamer. So if you want to rename, I think your character's name and something else. You come here, but Clover didn't like that idea, so she opened her clothing store here instead.
She's like,
She
yeah,
thought
no,
the
you're keeping your own
renaming job
name.
was boring. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much my town. And of course, we have frilly statues everywhere because the guardian dragons, they have left us and they kept the
they represent
frillies.
the...
They're a
Okay.
protector of our town. Yeah. So you can't kill frillies in town.
Cool. That's really cool.
They're saved.
You've certainly put a lot of thought and work into it, definitely.
Yeah, this is a little chill area just to sit down and relax. So when like the water beds came out, I was so excited because at first I like when that river is behind us, it was a very deep to the level river, and I was like, oh, I don't like it. But then I had bridges in my game, so hey, so it's like, do I want bridges or do I want rivers that's on a normal level?
Yeah.
Do I choose a river
normal level?
I like it.
I like it too. I like the lily pads, even with the squelching.
I just try to ignore this. Yeah, I just try to ignore the sloshing sound.
That's really cool. So obviously the game that you built this based on, it means quite a bit to you. You've played it quite a lot. Yes.
Yeah, I really like the game. And it's the fourth one that came out, and I've been playing all of them since they came out.
Awesome. That's really cool. Well, this is really well done, and I feel really, really special that you shared this with me. Oh, I love this at night, how the lights are shining through these trees. Look at that.
Yeah, I played with
the
light. Yeah, I played with the lights a lot, because at first there weren't many lights, and it was a lot darker, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I like that.
Like it's
so
super,
then I
super
put
bright. But
yeah.
I love the frosted look to the jacarandas. They're kind of white and pink.
Yeah, it is pretty.
It's really cool.
This is like one of my favorite scenes in the game, because like when you first enter town, this is like the first thing you see, and I was like, oh, that's so pretty.
Oh,
like
nice.
In the trailer, you see this scene, and like one of the romance characters, you see them jump through the trees. You're like, oh man.
Yeah.
So this spot was like my favorite to create. Like when they created the jacaranda trees, I was like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
at first
definitely.
I had these plain Jane green trees. They all got cut down because I really like the jacaranda tree. They fit really well with my Rigboth town because they're pink trees in the game too, and they're only there during the springtime.
It's quite gorgeous when you just sort of come up into here and you just see that. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, I like that too.
Well, thank you so much, SP, for showing me around. I know that people are going to get a real kick out of this, and I hope people that do see it, some of them will also know the game, because that's always really, really fun when people get to see it sort of transcribed into another game like Dinkum, where you're building a town from that game. So I think it'd be amazing.
Well, I'm glad you visited.
Well, guys, I hope that you hope you loved this just as much as what I did, and SP has definitely put some heart and soul into it, that's for sure. Everybody enjoy, and let us know in the comments what you think, and let me know if you played the game. I'd like to hear more about it. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Stay amazing.